the TBWS Daily.
Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, September 25th, 2007. It's the TBWS Daily. I'm Patrick Vogelpool. Nation Star will close its B and C wholesale operations on Friday. According to the Wall Street Journal, residential resales were down in August to its lowest levels since 2002, but everybody at the Wall Street Journal is basically expecting that news. Lennar reported a third quarter loss and will now cut up to 35% of its workforce. And just, college football news. Arizona State University is playing Stanford this weekend at Palo Alto. Just putting that out there. And now, here's a man. He could have gone to Stanford. Frank Garay.
Thanks, Pat.
Hey.
That's right. I could have gone to Stanford.
You could have.
I chose United States Navy instead.
Yeah!
High five!
High five!
All right, okay, a couple things real quick. Flyer compliance. Let's talk about flyer compliance. Actually, Dave demanded we talk about flyer compliance this morning. Okay, we're putting some flyers up into Lenny, and you guys just got to keep in mind that certain flyers are good for realtors, certain flyers are good for the general public. And just keep in mind, if you're going to put a flyer together or a mailer together that's going to go to the general public, if it has anything in that content that is about a loan of any kind, you better make sure you're compliant, okay? There has to be a lot of stuff that has to go into that flyer to make it compliant, so if it's going to the general public. What we're going to do in the realtor flyers in the Lenny forum, in the Business Booster, is we're going to put a disclaimer on all those flyers and re-upload them, and that disclaimer is going to be, this is for real estate professionals only, not for the general public, and duplicating is a bad thing. And not that you can't duplicate it and give it to realtors, but they can't duplicate it and send it to their clients. So we're going to have that disclaimer put on there. So please make sure that you're in compliance on anything that's going, to the general public specifically. You have to be, very compliant with that stuff. Yep. Check with Dave Soldati on it. Forward him your flyer. He'll check it and make sure it's okay. All right? Got through that. Nice. Okay, now, Business Booster Forum. Two things. Business Booster Forum, I'm seeing a lot of great activity in there, man. You guys are getting in there and talking to each other and giving each other ideas. That is awesome. That's what we were hoping to accomplish, so keep doing that. Another thing that Tim wanted me to get out is the Product Search Forum. Right now we're all scrapping to find a deal, scrapping to find the right product that's going to work for our clients. So please peruse through the Product Search Forum daily if you can, at least once a day, and just look in there. And if you happen to see somebody looking for something, you know where they can get it, please make note of that, put that in there, because we're really helping each other out on that forum. That's awesome. That's awesome. Really, really important. And I'm excited.
You should be.
You know why?
I think I do, but tell us.
Because it's Inspirational Quote Yeah! Okay. First of all, let's read a few quotes that we like for this week, and then we'll get to last week's winner.
In a shutout, by the way.
It was a shutout. Okay. This is interesting. Pat picked this one. You thought this was interesting.
I thought it was pretty good.
This is from Mark Ray. Okay.
Good old Mark.
Mark Ray, he participates a lot in the Business Boosters and, just overall with keeping everybody motivated and stuff. Really appreciate his input. Mark, thank you for everything. And we've got a quote from him. Here it is. If you plant ice, you're going to harvest wind. We don't really get it. But
there's ice and
there's
wind.
something bad about this.
It's like a Led Zeppelin lyric. Come from the land of the ice and snow.
Yeah, where the wind will grow. Yeah. Cool quote. Okay, here's another one. This is kind of long, but we like it. This is from Michelle Velez. But it's a neat quote. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Is that how you say that?
Omnipotent.
Omnipotent.
And that's from Calvin Coolidge.
Yeah, Calvin Coolidge.
Not
It's a cool
so
quote.
silent.
Kind of long, but it's
Calvin
good. Now, this quote, or third quote, remember, you're voting on these. Send in your votes on who's the best, okay? The third one is from our local boy, Scott Tonneson. And his subject line, it says, "This one is deep."
Deep.
Deep. Okay? Every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent advantage.
Not a Led Zeppelin lyric,
No.
but deep.
Deep. Yeah, that's Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich. So, there are your three for this week. Now let's get to last week's winner, shall we?
Woo!
Hans Bruner!
Yeah.
You are the winner. He had the quote, "If you're not the lead dog, the view never changes." You're going to be getting a Starbucks gift card. Let's see if we can get him on the phone right now. I don't think we can, but we'll try. It'll be fun to see if he pops
He's
in here.
from Forestville, California.
Forestville. Yeah, we'll see if we can get him and let him know. That's his voicemail. Oh, you missed out, Hans. We were going to have you on.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hans Bruner wins. That's it. I don't really have a lot more. I don't have anything more, in fact.
You're good.
I think we're done. All
go.
right, think big.
Work small.
Think big, work small, think big, work small. Think big, work small, think big, work small.